Hello and welcome to ALTA's Tutor Teaching. I am Nicole. ALTA provides free literacy classes both online and face-to-face for individuals 16 years and older with low literacy levels in reading, writing, and spelling. Today, we have a special guest in our midst, one of our ALTA students, Mrs. Deborah Francis Wilson, about her art experience. We also have two of our teachers, Ali Wallace News, and we have some exciting news at the end of our course. So welcome, ladies. It is a pleasure to have you join us today.
It's a pleasure to be here also.
Thank you, Nicole.
Hi, Nicole. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here as well.
So we want to start this conversation, this chat with Deborah. Deborah, tell us, what were the challenges that made you join the ALTA class?
Well, to start off, what made me join ALTA is that since I was about 3 years old, I have the reading disorder, right? Because I drank some poison by accident at that age, and it always have me with this disability, right? To function properly with school with education and the whole,
Right.
you know. And over the years with my kids, I try to sit and see what I could learn through them. And I had a teacher try to help me also, you know, and, you know, so I always have that desire to want more.
Right.
You know, I always had that desire to have more. And a day, one of my church members told me that she is in the ALTA program and if I'm interested, you know, and I tell her, ask her, well, what is that? And she started explaining to me what it is. And I was like eager. I started jump up for joy. I said, yes, like, no, sign me up, like, no.
This is exactly what you were looking for to help you, right?
Yes, yes.
So when you got into the ALTA classroom, what was that experience like for you as an ALTA student?
When I get Nicole, I was very nervous at first, very, very nervous, but she talked me down. She talked me down and let me know it's nothing to be scared about. It's nothing to be, right? Have any kind of emotion about, you know. It's here to learn, right? And grow, right? You know, and I was very, very, very eager from there to continue learning, you know, to continue learning with them. And those teachers and them, oh my gosh, those teachers and them is amazing. They have all the patience in the world. They understanding, you know, they give you the energy to continue. You understand? To grow into the ALTA, to learn more, right? And to get that education that you always wanted.
Excellent. So you met some really great teachers in your classroom who gave you that encouragement and support that you needed.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. They are excellent. They are excellent role models to be around, you know, and I'll encourage anybody to be around them.
Thank you so much for endorsing our tutors, Deborah. So tell us, how has being in the ALTA classroom helped you? How long have you been in the classroom and how has it helped you?
Well, I think it's about 2 years now, right? About 2 years now. I'm in the classroom there, and it's very, 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 very. Did I say very? Very. Right? I want to get the right word. The very motivating, you know, to be there because it's always a welcome smile, always a welcome face, right? Down to the students and them and all, they show you lots of love, lots of support. You understand? Everybody help everyone. They don't leave a student behind.
Right.
You know, everybody try to help everybody. You know, and as I said, the teachers and them, boy, those teachers and them have patience. Boy, oh boy, they have patience, and they know that exactly what they are doing. You
Deborah, that's
know,
a wonderful message. So we want to switch a little bit to one of our tutors who are here with us this evening. And we want to switch to your tutor, Nicole. Yes, Nicole is Deborah's tutor. And Nicole, we would like you to share about the student experiences in the classroom. Nicole is one of our experienced tutors, teaching adults at both level 1 and level 2. She's also a youth group tutor and a coordinator. So Nicole, we would like to welcome you.
Nicole, it's a pleasure being here, and thanks.
You're welcome. So Nicole, tell us, how long have you been with ALTA?
Nicole, I've been with ALTA 9 years now, and I'm on my 10th year.
That is certainly a very long time to be with ALTA. You must have a when we get into the ALTA classroom, we don't want to leave. We really get to catch our students.
That's right, correct, yes.
So can you share with us the student experiences in the ALTA classroom? Coming from that experience that you have teaching level 1 and level 2 and being in the ALTA classroom 10 years, can you share some of your student experiences?
I remember one of these students telling me that, you know, Miss, I never thought I would be able to do a crossword, you know, and I say yes, and I said how we found it was. He said, Miss, I was really excited already to go and do every crossword I see now, right? So you know, you give them that 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 inspiration. You give them that 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 willingness to just go out there and to conquer, because that's what you want to do. Because remember that they, as I told you, they come in feeling as though they are failures. All
Right.
right. So when they come in and they succeed at one thing, two things, three things, they realize that, listen, this learning to read and write is not so difficult after all. And most importantly, I am not a failure.
That is so important, especially for our students entering the classroom. And to go back to a word that Deborah used, they feel motivated now that with the help of their tutors, they can do it. How long did it take Deborah to adjust to being in the classroom?
Deborah has a pleasing, caring, tender, compassionate personality. All right. So she fits it in well with the students and also with the tutors. She came with that spirit so of camaraderie, because she would also assist her fellow colleagues with their work, right? So it really did not take Deborah long, though she started late into the academic year, the first time she got here, and she just fell right. It's like that space was just open and waiting for Deborah to come and and fit in. All right.
Well, we had a space for you. That space was for you in Miss Nichols' algebra class, wasn't
Yes.
it?
Hmm.
So tell us, Nicole, what do you think are the biggest obstacles that the students have to overcome to step into our algebra classroom? You could name at least one or two for us.
Their ego, let's say talking to themselves,
Mm,
to doing what needs to be done.
right.
Right? So they have to say, well, listen, there is help out there for me, and I can be a part of it, and enrich my life to be a better person if I could read and write better. So the whole shame and the mere fact that they have to do some self-talk, right, is really two of the main obstacle I would see that a student would have to face before they enter into the altar class.
Nicole, thank you for that straight talk there for us and for our students. getting over that shame is a really big thing for our students and, talking to themselves. So thank you for sharing that for us and those insights into the ALTA classroom. So we want
Yeah.
to turn now to Arlene. Arlene is one of our other experienced teachers in the ALTA classroom. She has taught at level 2 and our spelling program. She was a coordinator for several years, is one of our facilitators and trainers for our teachers at level 3. So Arlene, welcome and tell us, how long have you been an ALTA tutor?
Thank you for having me, Nicole. It's a pleasure to be here and to join with you guys on Tutor Talk Tuesdays. I've been with Alta for 24 years. Well, I started with Alta 24 years ago. Been in and out, but I thoroughly enjoy my experience with Alta. So it's been back with Alta for many years now, and I think I'm here to stay.
Wonderful to have you. That's almost a quarter century, Arlene.
Yes, and the thing about it is that at that time when I joined Alta, I never realized that Alta was so young at that point. I joined Alta and thought, wow, what a professional organization. They know their stuff, and we've grown over the years. It's just been wonderful to see how the program has continued to grow. I think Deborah talked about, that growth that happens with you as a student.
Yes,
The organization has grown in terms of the level of support that we've been able to provide for our tutors as well as the students. So it's really been a lot of fun being part of Alta for so long.
wonderful. So tell us, Ali, what are your student experiences like in your level 3 classroom? Because you have all of this experience now. So your information that you have to share is going to be different from Nicole. So tell us, what were your experiences in that level 3 class?
An Alta level 3 student has left level 2 or would have finished what we call our spelling program, really at the stage of deciding that they want to go on to do exams, whether it be CXC or school leaving exams. So there's a very specific goal in their mind when they join level 3, because easily at the end of level 2, they can go on and provide support at home with their children or grandchildren, accomplish um, everyday literacy tasks. But when they come to the level 3, it's because they're really looking to go further, to develop themselves with education, going on to doing exams.
That is excellent. So no, also just doesn't take you into the classroom and leave you at the level that you are. There are other levels where our students can get in help with what if they
Yes.
like. Your students come
Yes.
directly to the level 3 class when they join also.
No, no. When they join Alta, and most people, as Nicole had said, they would have overcome some fears, whether it be shame, as she said, that self-talk. At that point, they're saying to themselves, I want to improve myself. And sometimes they come and they think, I know nothing. I want to start at base zero. But when they come to the class and we evaluate them, we realize you do know something. So we have to start you at the level that you're at. You could be what we call a level 1 student or a level 2, um, or your need may be just to improve on your spelling. So you can actually start with the spelling program, which is another aspect of Alta that has been developed over the last few years. The level 3 student would have finished and graduated from level 2 or the spelling program before they can move up into level 3.
Mm. So Deborah, could you relate to what Nicole and Ali are saying when it comes to shame and the ego? Can you relate to that?
Well, as I said before, when you reach in the classroom and you see the get to see and get to know the teachers and them, all shame and ego goes away,
Excellent,
right?
excellent.
All shame and ego goes away because you get that love, you know, that you wasn't getting on the outside, you get that love inside. So it gives you the encouragement, right? To continue coming to the classes,
That is wonderful.
right?
That is wonderful. That is wonderful. Ali, I want to come back to you. What goals do the level 3 students have when they join? I know you talked about, some of them come in and they can go on, but do they come in with their own personal goals?
Oh, yes, certainly, certainly. Some people actually want to go start their own businesses. As I said, we're preparing them for maybe starting to do a CXC English class or even school leaving. But then there's so many other options for education in terms of if you want to get into geriatric care, there are these programs that you can sign up to do childcare, all of those other types of training that is available, but the students at the point in time that they're in the ALTA class feel that they don't have all of the tools that they need to perform at their best in those classes. So they actually in the class really trying to build their confidence, trying to build their skills so that when they get into the other type of classes, they feel more competent. Some of our students are church members and part of church communities, so they want to be able to hold a Bible class with people in their communities and things like that. So, some of those are the goals that, the students will come to class hoping that over time they will become more confident and able, to achieve those goals.
Thank you so much, Ali. That is so important, especially coming in at students coming through the ALTA program and ending in level 3, coming into that level 3 class team. And having those goals are so important because that will also motivate
Definitely.
back to what Deborah was saying at the very beginning. So before we end, Nicole, do you have any words of advice?
My words of advice to tutors will be, let's continue doing what we do, building stronger citizens in terms of their reading, their writing, and also boosting their self-confidence, all right? To the students, present students, I would like you to just keep on persevering, right? You're not a failure. True success lies within you. And to those students who are coming in, I want to tell you that just come. Just make that step into the class. All right, just come.
Thank you. I think your pet there is agreeing with you, Nicole.
Yes.
And I was worried about my dogs.
What about you? What words of advice you would have for your students?
We're at a special stage right now where we are going into virtual classes. And this is new for all of us, for the tutors, for the students. And it's going to be a challenge, but a fun challenge because I always like to think that we have fun. No matter what, whether it's face-to-face or virtual, we are going to have fun. And just encourage them to know that there's nothing that can stand in their way of achieving their goals.
Thank you so much, Aline. That is very important. Well, any words of encouragement for individuals thinking of joining an ALTA class but are afraid to?
My words of encouragement for anybody who interested in joining the ALTA class is put that foot forward.
Yeah.
Right? Put that foot forward and go to head on, right, with the classes, because it is beneficial for you, right? It is beneficial for you. The love, the attention, the support you will get, right? You take it from me. Take it from me. You will not believe. You understand? I am continue going forward with my classes, right, until the end, right?
Thank you, Deborah. Thank you so much. And Deborah is also joining our algebra class. She's not stopping. So, ladies, I want to take this opportunity to thank you all for joining us this evening. It was a pleasure chatting with you. You all have given us and our viewers quite a lot of information to help those contemplating joining an algebra class and making it easier for them. So, thank you very much.
Thank you, Nicole.
Thank you,
It
It was
Miss.
a pleasure.
It was a
it
pleasure
was a
being
pleasure.
here also.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
yes, Nicole, much obliged. Yeah, it was a pleasure.
Thank you, Nicole. Thank you, Aline.
Okay, it was really, really fun to be here,
Yes,
and particularly to meet Deborah.
Yes.
I'm
yes,
looking forward to meeting her in level 3 one day.
yeah.
Yes, you will. You will. You will. You
Because
will for sure.
yeah, because she's promoted from level 1 into level 2, eh? So,
Okay, so
yes,
level 3 will be very soon.
that's right.
Thank you, ladies. So, Tobago, Tobago, Tobago. You have been absent and now great news. RTV is now available in our sister eye. The RTV program teaches literacy to individuals using Zoom, allowing students to continue learning right from the comfort of their home. If you are interested in our RTV classes, call us at 664 ALTA, 664-2582 or 624 ALTA 2582 or 341-8668. That is 341-8668 to sign up for our altar in your phone or on your computer or smartphone. Please continue to follow, like, share our page, and visit us on our other social media platforms. We plan